Hello students, welcome back to Future Foundation. Students, in last class we have talked about parametric form and discussed some examples. Now in today's class we will see some more questions based on parametric form. So let's start the class. So student, let us write a question. If line x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 1 cuts x-axis at A and y-axis at B, if AB is one side of a square, then find the vertex which is at maximum distance from origin. Right, bache? So what I'm saying in this question, let us draw its figure first. A line x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 1 cuts x-axis at A and y-axis at B. So let us draw a line which is cutting x-axis at A and y-axis at B. And equation of line is x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 1, implies this A is 0, 3 and B is 4, this A is 3, 0 and B is 0, 4. Okay, now they are saying if AB is one side of a square. Okay, so if I complete a square having side AB, then there are two possibilities. One is I can draw like this or like this. So, but in question they are saying that we have to find a vertex on the square which is at maximum distance from origin. So if we choose below square or a square containing origin, then it is very clear that vertices are nearer to the square we choose of the origin. Okay, so it is very clear. So according to question, we will choose above square. So let's say other two vertices are C and D. So say this is C and this is D. Now I use parametric form to find C and D. Then what we need? We need slope or a slope of AD or BC, right? We need x1 y1 which is given A or B, and distance, and we know distance as well because we know length of AB, and in square all sides are equal. So if we know AB, then we know AD or BC. So now let's start. Slope of AB is -1 minus 4 by 3 coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. So slope of AD is 3 by 4, right? Because AB and AD are perpendicular. So tan theta, I can say 3 by 4 implies sin theta is 3 by 5 and cos theta 4 by 5, right? So for D, which I found above, also AB is equal to AD. is equal to what? Root over 3 square plus 4 square, which is 5, right? So now you have R also, and now for D, X is equal to 5 cos theta plus 3, and Y is equal to 5 sin theta plus 0, means 5 into 4 by 5 plus 3, okay, and Y is equal to 5 into 3 by 5 plus 0, means D is 7 comma 3, right? And for C, cos theta and sin theta are same because BC and ED are parallel, and R is also same. X1 y1 are 0 and 4, so X is equal to 5 into 4 by 5 plus 0, and Y is equal to 5 into 3 by 5 plus 4, okay. So this will be C. C will be 4 comma 7. So what I need the point or vertex which is at maximum distance from origin. So now OD is root over 7 square plus 3 square, which is root over 58, okay, and OC is root over 4 square plus 7 square, which is root over 65. So I can compare OD and OC. So from these two I will choose C because it is at greater distance as compared to D. So right, C, which is 4,7, is at maximum distance from origin, okay. So now question has been solved. Let us come to next question. If two vertices of equilateral triangle is at R at the line x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0, and orthocenter of the triangle is 0 comma 0, then find the area of triangle and also its third vertex, right? So let's start. Draw figure first. So in question, two vertices are on the line x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus y is equal to 2. So let us draw a line x plus y is equal to 2. Say one vertex and other vertex are here. Say it is A and it is B. Say it is P and it is Q. As orthocenter is 0 comma 0 means origin, so third vertex will lie in third quadrant. Also I can write these 2 points A and B on x-axis and y-axis from the equation of line. So this is 2 comma 0 and this is 0 comma 2. So as line is symmetric with respect to axis or quadrant, so I can say the midpoint of AB is also the midpoint of PQ. So midpoint of AB is 1 comma 1, which is also the midpoint of PQ. And also orthocenter is given, and we know very well in equilateral triangle orthocenter is also the centroid. So using property of centroid, I can write the distance of OR as well. Say mark midpoint of PQ as M, which is foot of perpendicular of OM. So using distance formula, I can write OM, which is root 2. So as O is centroid also, and it divides RM in the ratio 2:1. So I can write RO as well, which is 2 root 2. So now I have distance RM and point M, and also slope of RM, because I know the slope of AB or PQ, which is -1. So slope of RM is 1. Means tan theta is equal to 1, means sin theta is equal to 1 by root 2, and cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, so RM or MR is equal to 3 root 2. M is 1 comma 1. So for R, X is equal to minus 3 root 2 cos theta plus 1, and Y is equal to minus 3 root 2 sin theta plus 1. Why did I take minus 3 root 2, not 3 root 2? Because I am going in downward direction, or I am going in third quadrant. So I will take minus instead of plus. So this will be minus 3 root 2 into 1 by root 2, root 2 cancel. So minus 3 plus 1, which is minus 2. Similarly, Y is also minus 2. So R is minus 2 comma minus 2. Now let's take a triangle PMR. Now from triangle PMR, sine 60 is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is 3 root 2 upon say A. Let's say PR is A. So root 3 by 2 is equal to 3 root 2 by A, or I can write A is equal to 2 root 6. Okay, so if you have the side of an equilateral triangle, then you can write its area by using the formula, which is root 3 by 4 A square. Okay, so this is root 3 by 4, 2 2s are 4, 6 are 24, which is 6 root 3 square units. Also we need to find P and Q. Not so in question, what they were asking for area and third vertex. So I have written third vertex, which is R, and area. Now if one wants to find P and Q also, so he or she can write P and Q as well. So now for P and Q, if I know the length PR, so I know the length of PQ and QR as well, and M is the midpoint of PQ. So I can write MP. So x is equal to, I will take plus and minus both for P and Q. Minus for P and plus for Q, because with respect to M, P is in downward direction and Q is in upward direction. So plus minus root 6 cos 135 degree plus 1 comma y is equal to plus minus root 6 sine 135 degree plus 1. Okay, so x is equal to plus minus root 6 cos 135 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1, and y is equal to plus minus root 6 sine 35 is 1 by root 2 plus 1. Okay, so p, take minus, so minus root 6 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 comma minus root 6 1 by root 2 plus 1, okay, which is root 3 plus 1 comma minus root 3 plus 1 p, and q is, for q take plus, so root 6 into minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 comma root 6 into minus 1 by root 2 root 6 into 1 by root 2 plus 1. So q is minus root 3 plus 1 comma root 3 plus 1. So this is q. So from p I can say it is in fourth quadrant and q is in second quadrant. So this was all about this question. Let us come to next question. Find coordinates of foot of perpendicular on y-axis at the distance of 5 root 2 from the intersection point of internal angle bisector of y is equal to mod of x minus 2. So what I am seeing in this question, let us draw diagram first. We have to find the coordinates of foot of perpendicular on y-axis at the distance of 5 root 2 from the intersection point of internal angle bisector of y is equal to mod of x minus 2. Means, first of all, draw y is equal to mod of x minus 2. So if I draw y is equal to mod x and take this in negative direction of y-axis at 2 unit distance, then you will get y is equal to mod x minus 2. So this is y is equal to mod x minus 2. So I can write the equation for this particular line, y is equal to x minus 2, and equation for this line, y is equal to minus x minus 2, right? And say this point is P, which is 0 comma minus 2, and from this P on y is either on y is equal to x minus 2 or on y is equal to minus x minus 2, if I take a point Q at a distance of 5 root 2 from P, because P is the point of intersection of this y is equal to mod x minus 2 with y-axis, and then from Q if I draw a perpendicular on y-axis, then this is foot of perpendicular, say M. So you can choose any of these 2 points, okay, any of these 2 lines. So you can choose any line, either y is equal to x minus 2 or y is equal to minus x minus 2 for perpendicular, right? Because when you find this point on the line, and then you can say this foot of perpendicular from seeing by seeing this point. So now now I am saying now I am taking point on y is equal to x minus 2. You can take y is equal to minus, you can take on y is equal to minus x minus 2 as well. So now now for q I will use parametric form. So I have r, also I have point x1 y1, and also I have theta or slope. This theta is 45 degree. So x is 5 root 2 cos 45 degree plus 0, and y is equal to 5 root 2 sin 45 degree minus 2. So q is 5 root 2 into 1 by root 2 comma 5 root 2 into 1 by root 2 minus 2. So q is 5 comma 3. Q is 5 comma 3, and qm is parallel to x-axis because it is perpendicular to y-axis. So coordinates of m will be 0 comma 3. So m will be 0 comma 3, which is foot of perpendicular. This is the final answer. So students, this was all about today's lecture. Let's meet in next class. Till then, bye bye and take care. Thank you, students.